I watch quite a few YouTube channels as well, engineering channels and DIY channels. And there's one channel I do watch, a lad called Cliff. It's called Cliff's Shed. Now, Cliff's had a disaster. He's lost his workshop. He had a bad fire. One of his yours has set up a GoFundMe page. I'll put a link in the description box of the video. It's certainly worth having a look and drop a quid in or a couple of quid for him. Just help him get back on his feet. The poor man's devastated and he does good videos. He's got a good following. Anyway, if you could do that for me, I'll be much appreciated. This is a competition swinging arm of a 440 Maico off-road motorcycle. The bike's 1981, so it's getting back a fair way. The lad's fitting a different back wheel, so what I've got to do is modify the spindle. I need to shorten it and put some different threads on. I've got a nice 16 by 1.5 nut I can put threads on to take that. Also, these are the chain adjuster blocks. That bolt there pushes that and pushes the chain back, lines the wheel up and tightens the chain. They're obviously the wrong size and the wrong size hole, so I've got to make two new ones of those. I've got some suitable aluminium here. We'll make them out of that. Decent stuff, so it should machine quite well. So there'll be some lathe work, possibly some forge or chuck work to drill the hole in the centre. But the first thing to do is to square them up and make them a nice sliding fit in there. This cutter I got given is badly chipped on the end, but this part here is still perfectly serviceable, so it's good for me to use. All I want to do is get a nice square corner, square end to work from. So I'm feeding into the direction of rotation, that's conventional milling. And going backwards like that, that's climb milling. We'll try not to do that much on a lightweight machine like this one. Right, so we've got one end square now. We'll do a little bit of measuring and then we can cut that to length or machine it to length. I'll just take those little sharp rags off with a file. The size we want's 45mm. We'll square it up and then see what size it actually is now. .5 off there. It pays you not to put your fingers near that when it's running because it'll have them off. Another 1/2 mil. There. Should be the last cut. Right, 45 dead on. There's two little rags on the well there that are stopping the block from going in properly. So we'll have them removed. Better. One on the other side as well, or two on the other side as well. Quite a nice swinging arm, it's been quite nicely done. Welding's quite nice on it. Not the prettiest in the world, but it certainly looks strong. Right, the idea is to machine some of this away and leave a piece on there that check nut can hit onto, and that nut is also going to lock up against it. So basically, if that was in the centre, that would give plenty of material all round. And that's going to lock onto there. So you need to work some sizes out and get a hole drilled through there. And some of this machine down so the nut is down there and a nice steel washer on it. Right, I've done some calculations. That means I've had a little bit measure. I'm going to take 15 mil off that face and leave it 10 mil there. So it's going to be a step in there, 10 mil wide, 15 deep. So we'll get onto this face first to make 15, and I'll set a stop, and then we can get it ploughed down. We'll set some zeros up first. Do the height one first. Right, so set the zero on the Z-axis. We need to stop 10 mil from the end. Time for a little bit of a measure. .5, that wasn't a bad guess. Once there's touches there, right, I'll lock the table off at that. And we'll plough that material off. one more light cut and that'll be it down to size. Right. John, you've taken the bastard off the wrong end, man. It should have been the long face. Idiot. Right, I've done the other one the right way around this time, so that fits in there quite nicely up against his adjuster. And then we need to mark the position of the hole so that flat also locks the nut. Probably use a transfer punch for that, or measure it one or the other. And then I've got another one to make because I made one the wrong way around, which is typical of me, I suppose. Right, I've made another one, so now we've got two the right way around. That nut's 24 across the flats, so if I drill a hole 12mm from that face, it means the nut will actually lock onto that, which is what the lad wants. I need to find the centre first. So we'll find the centre, lock the table off and then do the 12mm, then drill that hole. Same with them both. Right, that's the centre, so I can lock the table up at that. But this pin is 4mm in diameter, so once that touches and kicks off, that means we're 2mm off the edge. So if we go 10 from there, bollocks, wrong one. Do it again, John. There. We go 10 from there. That will put that hole 12mm from that end. It even looks right. If it looks right, it generally is. That horrible noise is coming back on this quill for some reason. I think the full strip down is going to be performed before much longer. .43/64 drill there, which is a funny's hair under 17mm. So we'll use that one. It means putting a more tapered adapter on the quill, but it's not the end of the world. Right, the last part of the job is to cut the end of the spindle off and put some threads on for the new nut, which is 16 by 1.5, so we'll cut the end off first. This will be decent material for this old big spindle, will be proper steel. actually hollow as well. It saves weight, and also I believe that a tube is stronger than a solid bar, but stranger things have happened. Right, we're all set up to screw cut this thread, so we'll just touch it off. Setting 0 on the cross slide. Little bit of cut, little bit of lube. That's the thread end indicator, and I can cut this straight on any hole number. Wait for it to come round to a hole number. We'll do it on that one there. I'll leave it at that. It's going to be on and off quite a few times, so it is going to slacken off, so we'll leave it at that. Very nice. No pitch wobblies there. Right, that's a finished article. You can round all these off and blend them in, a little bit of work with the file. Like I say, that would be better made out of steel. People keep saying, John, how do you keep your workshop so tidy? Well, basically, it's not tidy at the minute. I'm off work tomorrow, so the first job's going to be in here. Machines tidied, floor swept, all the bits and pieces put away. Deb's been on holiday for a few days, so I've spent most nights in here. I've had quite a bit to do. I normally tidy up as I'm going, but things have sort of got out of hand a little bit. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, a massive thanks for all the well wishes. Anyway, take care, thanks for watching.